just want our life to remain as it is. I don't really need much else.
I wonder, whatever happened to the... I never would have thought Lord Cao Cao would actually defeat... Let's go.
Hold. We need to assess the situation.
We need some assistance over there. Let's offer ours. Without delay. Begin the advance.
Let's go.
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good eye.
The enemy officer
Where did I go
has
wrong?
been defeated.
Things don't look too good. So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Take this! Take this! An opening.
You really are amazing.
The enemy
I
officer
always knew it.
has been defeated.
Surpassed even my highest expectations.
Halt.
Let us observe for now.
Now is the time to attack.
Forward!
That it.
Halt! We must assess the situation.
This territory, the enemy officer
Push
has been
things back
defeated.
to even ground. Still, can't let our guard down yet.
Let's go. An opening. All my might. Remember, I'm with you. Whoa, gotta be quicker than that.
Done very well.
The enemy officer
I can count on you.
has been defeated. Let's go. An opening.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own. Things
it down. Those are the days when we need you the most. My instincts tell me we should stay here. Wait.
All my might. We will make our stand here. Prepare for battle. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Bring him down.
Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer will make our stand defeated. Prepare for battle. Let's go. This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Retreat would be the best option right now. Stubborn is tough.
slice it.
Looking rough.
Really get into it. Get ready, everyone.
Drawn in looking for fame. How thoughtless. Let's go.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own. Some days, your gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Good eye.
The enemy officer. Has been defeated. The enemy
I
officer
shall retreat now,
has been defeated.
so that I may fight again another day.
So you accept. Very well.
I am ready.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Remaining true to one's principles is the path to victory.
Another war? Just means another celebration when we win.
So you're saying Cao Cao...
Did you hear about Lord Yuan Shao? He did so well leading the coalition against Dong Zhuo, but now his troubles are piling higher by the day.
Really? I guess even the noble house of Yuan has its problems.
Sorry, we're booked for a private event. Oh, wait! It's you! Please, come right in. Oh, it's certainly still on. But, well, it's complicated. Right this way.
I've come here to see you in person as a show of my goodwill. I've spared no expense for the occasion. Please, have a seat at the table. I've made these arrangements today for one single reason. To ask you to enter my service as a warrior. Yes, I've had my eye on you for quite some time. But the head of the House of Yuan cannot lower himself without good cause. I had to wait for dignity's sake. It's Yuan Shu. You do know that we fought over who would lead the family, yes? During the struggle, Gongsun Zan's younger brother fell to a stray arrow from my forces. Ever since, the man has harbored animosity toward me. He sees every gap in our defenses as an invitation to invade our lands from the north. Such an onslaught of battle gives my soldiers precious little time to regroup. And so, I have come to request your aid. The pain of losing a loved one can bring out the beast in any of us. But his trespassing cannot go unchallenged. Pride is no longer a luxury I can afford. I'm confronting Gongsun Zan at Jieqiao. Please, the House of Yuan needs your strength in this battle. Of course. I mustn't allow my presence to cloud your judgment. I shall take my leave. By all means, feast to your heart's content. I'll be waiting for your arrival in Jieqiao.
Just what kind of man is that wandering warrior who won the day at Hulao Gate? Gongsun Zan has a general named Zhao Yun who's apparently a master spearman.
Thank you for coming all this way. The fact that you're here can only mean one thing. Yes, the sincerity of my request spurred you into action, and I am ever grateful. I'll take this opportunity to formally welcome you into my ranks. As a pillar of the noble Yuan family, I request your aid. Thank you for choosing me. I will do all in my power to make sure you never regret it. Now, this will be your first battle fighting for the House of Yuan. hold nothing back, and show everyone, friend and foe, what you can do. I am known to value the capable, and grant them the chance to thrive. Reinforcing my reputation will be the true victory of this battle. Let us begin. Right.
Yes.
Right.
Excellent.
I am Juha, your steadfast wing.
Our victory is at hand. Onward!
Let's go.
This victory, we eliminate another threat to Wuhan. Proud warriors of this noble house, advance! Begin advancing!
I will secure the center of the battlefield. We must eliminate the enemies quickly to prepare for the Weimar cavalry's charge. Advance, now! It opens. Take that!
Really amazing. I'm happy to have you
The
in the
enemy
ranks.
officer has been defeated.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
We have been brought to bay. I must consider withdrawing. I knew you'd come. With you here, we have a fighting chance.
Get down.
Rest up to you!
I leave you.
Let's go.
This victory, we eliminate another threat to Hubei. Proud warriors of this noble house, advance! Begin advancing!
I will secure the center of the battle. We must eliminate the enemies quickly to prepare for the Weimar cavalry's charge. Advance, now!
Really amazing. I'm happy to have you.
The
in the
enemy
ranks.
officer has been defeated.
An opening! What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
We have been brought to bay. I must consider withdrawing.
It appears that resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
I knew you'd come. With you here, we have a fighting chance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's get serious.
Obliterate you!
Get down.
Believe in
All my might.
Can you handle this?
All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here!
Clear the area of enemies. Now, let's call in allied troops to reinforce the position. See, we're no longer on the defensive. But let us strive for more.
This is the place. Now we must lie low and wait to spring the trap. And open
All that's left is to wait for the enemy to charge. Stay close. Advancing too far will arouse suspicion. Meanwhile, our forces in the east and west will move forward. When
The enemy
Gongsun
officer
comes out to the center,
has been
they'll be
defeated.
ready to surround him.
We march at once!
Blast. They've taken the central hill. Deploy the Weimar cavalry. We shall end it here and now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
As expected, the Weimar cavalry are swarming on our position. Fear not. This is all part of the plan. They're much too dangerous for us to engage directly. We'll have to fight with strategy instead of strength. All units, forward! Follow me! Liu Bei!
So, the battle's already begun. Those troops we can see over there must be preparing an ambush.
I'll go and warn Lord Gongsun of the danger. Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, fight your way to the main enemy camp from the east and west. Looking rough.
No!
East. Yes. Time to act. Forward march!
Enemy reinforcements seem to have caught wind of our plan. We must not allow them to reach Gongsun San's main force.
Enemy forces are advancing from the east and west. This will be overrun. Intercept them before they get too close. Begin the advance.
How about this?
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Time to act.
We may not be able to make it through this.
What a coincidence. It seems we're fighting for opposite sides of the battle here, leaving us with no choice but to fight.
So you've chosen to stand with Lord Yuan Shao. And our blades must decide the righteousness of our convictions.
How about this?
Here's the resistance is futile.
Cannot hold out for much longer. Looking rough. Time to act. All my might. Bring him down.
Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
Attack. Hunter down. How about this? Looking rough. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Ambush. Worthless fool I am.
Our cavalry is nearly ready to charge. I shall ride out to lead them in battle myself.
Forward march.
Time. Gallant Weimar cavalry, ride with me to glory.
Take this. All my might.
We've got the cavalry right where we want them. Now's your chance to strike.
We may not be able to make it through this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
You are a truly worthy opponent. I am Chao Yun. Face me in combat or flee like a coward.
Officer, are you kidding me? Ha!
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Why the hell are you siding with Yuan Shao? Need me to knock some sense into you? Is that it? I challenge you to battle. This territory. Are you kidding me? Our strength has started to grow. Let us continue to exercise caution.
Is victory truly out of reach?
All forces, rally to my side. Together we are strong.
The time is right. Yuan Shao's forces are fighting with exceptional skill.
I will not accept defeat so easily. With my spear, no battle is without hope.
Ready yourselves. It's time to show our strength.
Let's go.
Can't get too far ahead. Stop here and see a few shakes. Have a golden opportunity here.
Our best soldiers ensured that the plan would work. Now I shall take the field myself to finish the fight. Let's start the advance.
I, Zheng-He, have defeated the enemy officer!
Yes, the resistance is
The enemy
futile.
officer has been defeated.
Cannot hold out for much longer. How irritating! Must retreat! Cannot hold out for much longer. You came here just at the right time. You certainly know how to fight a battle.
Looking rough.
All my might.
I'll end this.
There we go. Words cannot
The enemy
describe
officer
your abyss.
has been defeated.
Nothing beats this. I have something worth fighting for. This should work. Nothing beats this. Not this time. Not this time. Can you handle this?
There's another enemy officer bows before you.
Push this enemy officer beneath me! Officer, are you kidding me?
Let's end it! Lion's Dragon! My heart
The
and
enemy
my
officer
spear have broken.
has been defeated.
We shall meet again!
That officer, I hadn't heard of him until just now. His skills are wasted in the service of Gongsun Zan.
Take that!
you might not be so lucky.
Gongsun-san has managed to escape. So be it. We are still one step closer to controlling all of Huben. Well, I thought I'd stop by to commend you for your efforts in Jiachao, but... Good grief. If we all laced about like this after a battle... Oh, you're awake. I suppose it was rude of me to chastise you for getting some much-needed rest. You are free to do as you please. Don't trouble yourself on my account. And a good one at that. I expect no less. Pardon the intrusion. I was just on my way to visit a grave. No, it is a family matter, so I'll go alone. The grave I'm going to visit is that of my uncle Yuan Wei. This battle saw one of my duties as the head of my house fulfilled. I mean to tell him in person at his resting place. Truth be told, few believed someone of my pedigree was truly worthy of leading the House of Yuan. I was not of proper birth. Let's just leave it at that. My unspoken frustrations manifested in a very mischievous youth. I found a friend in Cao Cao, and our escapades made those days easier to bear. But my uncle Yuan Wei saw something in me that I could not. He told me I was fit to lead this family, if I had the will to earn it. It's a strange thing. When you've spent your life unseen, a single flicker of belief is as bright as the sun, and you can't help but reach for it. Yes, and few truly understand it. And so, the years went on until one day, I found myself leading the great house of Yuan. After that, my lineage secured me a position at court. It was then that Cao Cao nominated me to lead the coalition against Dongzhuo. A gentle prod from an old friend to help eliminate the looming threat. He believed the banner of such a noble house could rally support. In spite of my doubts, I rose to lead them. And the consequence of that decision was beyond my ability to predict. Namely, the death of my uncle at the hands of Dongzhuo. It was that tyrant's attempt to rob me of the will to oppose him. Being the face of defiance inevitably put my family in danger, but I was not ready to see them suffer on my behalf. I never meant to reveal so much about myself. Something about you compels me to speak from the heart. You're unlike anyone I've ever met. I must fulfill my duties as the head of this noble house. That alone will allow me to atone for my uncle's death. The reason I came to you that day was to prove that I was ready. Ready to sever the chains of pride and yield my destiny to a peerless warrior. And the result was our victory here at Jiachao. For that, you have my thanks. I've learned something. We must act swiftly to outpace regret. That is the clearest path to upholding the honor of this noble family. From this day onward, I shall devote myself to the legacy of the House of Yuan. The Han must rise again, and peace must reign once more. But I can never hope to accomplish such a formidable task alone. Which is why I must ask you again. Please, stay by my side to see this through to the end. In order to restore authority to the throne of the Han, we must secure our house's place as the preeminent power. To achieve this, I am launching a campaign to bring peace to Hubei. As we speak, Gongsun schemes against us, and the fearsome Lui Bu, and what's more, the elusive Yuan Shu has sent assassins north from his distant lair. We shall rid the world of these raging fiends who stop at nothing to pursue their vile ambitions.
Let's go.
It is an honor to face you on behalf of my lords. Everyone, follow me! Forward march!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Neither my heart nor my spear is broken. We shall meet again!
Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that! Take that!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Let's get serious. Take that. All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. An opening. An opening. Looking rough. Whoa. Whoa. Let's go. An opening. Let's go.
Get ready to be brought down.
Looking rough. Let's go. Looking rough. We're on the right tune. Good to see you. Hunter down. Looking rough.
All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Yeah. An opening. An opening. Looking rough. Time to act. All my might. Looking rough. Got this. Looking rough.
Zuluan, may I speak with you for a suspicious group of men seem to be following us for that very reason. We'd best deal with them before he arrives.
I can tell you're working very hard. What is it? You didn't know I was coming, right?
Now, it's time to begin.
This isn't good. Zuluan, he's a skilled assassin. You must protect Lord Yuan Shao.
So, that's Yuan Shao, eh? Let's get this over.
Very skilled assassin. It seems my magic has drawn him straight to me. Here he comes! I place my life in your hands. Defend me at all costs. Within my power!
Looks like they're on to me already.
It's not going to be easy. You and Shao's bodyguard? You're remarkably skilled.
Let's get serious.
Better stay focused. You'll use any opening I give you to end me right then and there.
All my might.
I don't have time to deal with guards. Do I regret not checking more thoroughly beforehand?
Looking rough. Tables turned. Take that out. An opening. An opening. All my might. Whoa. Rough. Whoa. An opening. Looking rough. Whoa. All my might. Touch your back. Work on the tapes. Take that. Time to act. Whoa. An opening.
This should work.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Gotta be quicker than that. Attack. Now. With all my might. Now. Time to act. All my might. Whoa. Turn the tables. An opening. Touch your belt. Loose.
At this rate, my luck could run out at any moment. I really didn't plan on risking my life today. Not for this.
Looking rough.
I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
I failed. I surrender. You win. You're free to kill me if you wish. But, could we talk a little bit first? You just tried to kill me, and now you wish to talk. But I am indeed a gracious man. I should be safe with you here, yes? If he believes he can explain himself, then we should at least allow him to try.
Never thought I'd fail to slay such conspicuous prey. This is the biggest blunder I've made in my time as a warrior.
What? You speak as if I were some kind of great antlered stag! How dare you! Correct this brute at once.
Right you are. But why bother stating the obvious? You'd make a good jester if you ever chose to change career.
You'll never be able to kill me with him here to stop you. Remember what happened today, if you ever get the urge to try something so foolish again.
Yes, I understand. It was Yuan Shu that put me up to this. Letting the reward tempt me into getting involved in a family feud was my first mistake. Between that and your deadly bodyguard, I can't see myself ever entering such a fool's bargain again.
Yuan Shu. To think that he would resort to sending assassins. He's a disgrace to the very notion of family.
I have a proposal. Would it be unreasonable to ask you to hire me as a warrior? Going back to Yuan Shu now would be a death sentence. If I must serve a single lord, I'd rather it be one as generous as you.
Oh, would you change banners so easily? Yuan Shu would never accept someone so fickle. But I am indeed a kind and tolerant leader. I'll entrust you to that one just there.
Forgive me. I might seem a burden for now, but my work will make up for it in time. I used to lead a band of hunters, but things changed, and now I'm on my own. In the past, it was easy to make a good living as a warrior. But these days, most of the jobs are just as tough as the one that brought me here. I was just considering a new path right before all this happened. I'll be very grateful if you accept me as an ally. You can call me Fei Wei. That should suffice. You've spared my life. And I promise to repay that debt with hard work.
That's quite the shift. Very well. Prove yourself worthy of serving the noble house of Yuan.
I think joining up with a young buck like you might be just what I needed. That settles it then. Let's show the world what we can do.
There's a struggle in the House of Yuan over who has the right to lead.
Just what kind of man is that wandering warrior who won the day at Hulao Gate?
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Get ready to be brought down.
Hopelessly waiting.
You failed. Easy.
And open. Looking rough. Get down. Hunter attack. Prepare for pain. All my might. Looking rough. This turn. All my might.
With a solid stratagem, I challenge you to battle. I'll end this.
All my might. How could I? The enemy off. Has been defeated. Let's go.
I'll end this.
Let's go. Looking rough. All my might. With all my might. Tables turn. Let's go. Looking rough.
I'll end this. You're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Got this. All my might.
I'll end this.
Tables turn.
I'll end this.
Let's go.
All my might. I'll end this.
Take that.
Give up.
Gongsun Zan's forces are growing in the north. Even with Dongzhou defeated, will the war still go on? Gongsun Zan has a general named Zhao Yun.
Let us do battle.
Take that.
No. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Zhang Liao shall fight.
With all my might.
To lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fight me one-on-one!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Start the advance.
This area will make a fine addition to our territory.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
The rush push forward will just lead to us being exposed. This situation demands careful and deliberate action.
To my incredible might!
This enemy officer beneath me! Can't get too far ahead. Stop here and see how things shake out. I've been looking forward to this. I'm not gonna hold back!
I shall take you on personally. Ready yourself.
Hurry with the preparations. We can't miss this chance to strike.
Last fell into their trap. This has shaken our ranks.
All my might.
Proud of your ability, warriors. We are on. And the enemy shall kiss the ground before us.
I expected the enemy's officers to be more skilled than this.
Thrust this enemy officer beneath me! No! Ready yourself!
Take that! All my might. All my might. I'll break you! No grenade!
You shall not shoot!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am forced to retreat. This life cannot be extinguished just yet.
Gongsun Zan has surrendered without dragging us into a siege. This may allow us to avoid wearing out our troops. Praise must be given where it is due. This victory was won by everyone fulfilling their duties under my command.
Oh? To hear such things from the lips of our esteemed lord. You used to consider such efforts minimal at best, and you were not shy about saying so.
Indeed. But in this world, nothing should ever be taken for granted. So, a leader must show appreciation when his men are deserving. Come to think of it, that enemy officer, Zhao Yun, he had quite the determined look in his eyes. But Gongsun Zan didn't show any desire to harness his potential. No amount of competence can survive the decay of neglect. The officers of this house shall never suffer such a fate. Tonight, we feast. And not only as a reward, I want everyone's honest thoughts on the path ahead. Such festivities are the spark that ignites the flame of glory. Spread the word so that all may take part.
A feast, eh? This should prove most interesting. Suppose I should introduce myself. I am Guo Jia. I come in search of a master of grand ambition, so that my wits as a strategist can serve a greater purpose. A friend recommended Lord Yuan Shao as being worthy of service, so I have come to observe his true character firsthand. Oh? Curious, are you? I am not yet entirely sure, but Lord Yuan Shao seems to have changed. He was rumored to lack the temperament needed to command the hearts of men. That is what many believe.
And there was a time when that was the case. But as you've just witnessed, that time is over.
So, if the rumors were in fact true, he does appear to be changing, as far as I can tell. For now, I will withhold judgment until I have seen more.
Lately, Lord Yuan Shao seems to have become more idealistic. Perhaps you are the inspiration behind that. For the moment, I too shall remain with the House of Yuan.
I see. And what about you?
I'm sure Lord Yuan Shao will be glad to hear that.
The Yuan family serves exquisite wine. I'm looking forward to the feast.
Lord Yuan Shao is so magnanimous.
I see. Excellent. Very...
They say there's a village with beautiful
Oh?
Something about this